This artwork looks at the fine line between love and hate. I wanted to explore the vastness of human experience, life, love, hate, and how they interact with each other. I asked 2 simple questions which people had the chance to respond to anonymously. Write about someone or something you want to love but hate, and write about someone or something you want to hate but love. These were their responses.
I really, really love you, and I'm scared to tell you that. It might not be love in any certain way, but it's love in that I always want to be around you, and I feel like you understand me. I feel your spirit, and I feel a sense of connection to you, and who you are, and how you think, and what you want. I think it's funny how much of a bond you can feel to someone. Your love and light is eternal.
I wish I hated him. I wish like crazy it could be so much easier to hate him. Every single time I see him, everything hurts. Everything. I used to crave his gaze, need it to live, need it to breathe. Now the look from his eyes burned through me like I'm nothing but paper. His hand that fits so perfectly in mine is now the one thing that could destroy me fully, even further than what his damage has already caused. I don't think I've wished to hate anyone so badly in my life. I hate what he's done to me. He broke me beyond repair.
I want to love being queer. I want to think of myself as completely normal and transparent with no secrets. And I want to think of myself as fitting in, as like the people in movies, as like everybody else. I don't necessarily hate who I am, but there are definitely times I wish I could change it. It would just be easier, you know? Like before I knew, it was easy. Knowing completely for sure who I was the most simple concept, and now it's all ruined and I'm forever confused and hiding. And although I'm more me than ever, I can't be authentic until I'm out, and that's just impossible. So maybe I really just hate my family for not allowing that. I don't hate being queer, but I wish I loved it more.
I hate the way men's hands feel. I used to have a boyfriend and I loved sex and being affectionate, but he fucked me around so hard that I just can't stand men touching me or making any advances towards me. I wish I was more okay with it. I feel like it would have helped me move on easier.
You can love someone by choice or by force. I so desperately want to love my dad, but he has always had such a toxic personality that I simply can't understand. That is why I see loving my father as a force.
At one point, I liked you in a genuine way I hadn't really felt before. But now I can't stand you. Every time that I look at you, all I can think of is the dumb things I've done, the stupid things I've said. Those memories of a version of myself I can't stand are brought up at the sight of you, and they stay rotting in my brain, making me second guess my actions. So maybe I don't actually hate you. I hate myself. I hate the way I look. I dress. I hate that I can't have a normal conversation without fucking it up. Where I can't let the words form how I want them to. I hate everything about myself.
I wouldn't call what I feel love just yet, but these feelings are so overwhelming. I really do like her. She's beautiful, but she'd never like me back. She's not like me. These feelings are so big and take up so much room inside of me. She's so distracting, but in a good way. Maybe sometimes in a bad way, like when I can't focus in class because the sun is hitting her face at just the right angle. But my schoolwork is not at the standard of what it used to be. Ever since feeling like this about her, I am distracted. I want to push these feelings away. I hate that I maybe could possibly love her.
I want to love the belief that life is a continuous platform of change that is out of control, but I hate how much it scares me.
Missing the attention he used to give me. I know it's probably for the best we don't communicate anymore, but I hate that the timing's wrong and he never gave us a real chance.
I love this guy, but I hate how he makes me feel. I think I just fell in love with the potential he has. I hold on to the moments when he made me feel like nothing else mattered. But now he's someone different and slowly leaving my life. He might come back, but I don't know if it's what I want anymore, but I don't know if I can push him away again either. I have a friend who is just so kind and everything someone would consider perfect friend material, so I want to love her, but there's just something about her that pushes the wrong buttons in me. I simply cannot fathom any feeling other than pure hatred when she's around, and I hate myself every day for simply not being able to love her. I want to hate my family, who I'm estranged from, but I love them. I hate that there is this rift between us. I hate that it will never be resolved. I hate that the years are going by with no resolution. And as we are getting older, I hate that it will be too late to resolve.
I had my first kiss last night, but now I'm scared of what's happening next. I've never gotten this far with someone. I usually push them away, and I feel like my brain is putting up all these walls so I don't have to experience anyone knowing about us and reacting. And now I feel like I'm losing feelings, but I'm not at the same time because I'm not used to all this lovey crap. I'm scared that I'm enjoying it.
I hate that I can't get enough of him. He makes me feel everything. It's never enough to just spend days on end with him. When he leaves, my heart sinks. I hate that he makes me feel so good that everything else is bad. I hate that I love him so much. I hate that I have become so dependent on him. But I don't regret anything, because for the first time in a long time, he made me come alive. I love him. I love him.
For years, you listened to everything I said. And you tried to understand all my stupid shit. But one day, you stopped hearing me. And despite all the time you spent listening, I couldn't seem to get you to understand that I was giving you my all. No matter how hard I tried to hate you for making me feel completely worthless and alone, I miss the version of you that made me feel heard. He made my life worth living.
I hate how I'm expected to love someone that I don't with their expressive love. I'm expected to return one, but I never do, and instead they're just let down.
I wish I could love him, but I hate how he doesn't show how he feels. And it ended because of it.
There is no one and nothing I want to hate. I want to live. I want to love. To live the life I was born to have. To love the place, space, values, things, and folks I'm drawn to love. Love is all, and love is grace. I want only love and gratitude. Love, thanks. Love, thanks.
I want to love myself, but I feel as if though I won't be able to love myself until I feel the love of those around me. I want to love myself, but no matter what, I end up hating some aspect of me.
I want to hate being alone. I want to hate the way I feel when I know there's no one there, when I know no one is thinking of me, when I know the house is empty. But I don't. I feel so free when I'm completely alone. The feeling of abandonment and having to care for myself, it makes me feel strong. It makes me feel complete. I love the feeling I get when I'm not infected by the presence and opinion of others. I love being alone.
Cancel culture is a desire or way to hate in this world. However, I find myself wanting to hear and process the cancelled people's points of view and background before shutting down their controversial views myself. Maybe I don't love these people who are getting cancelled. Maybe I do hate their ideas. But for me, human empathy and love overtake the want to hate people. I hate cancel culture, but maybe I love the points of difference it brings out in people.
I wish I hated the constant wish for attention from the male gaze, but it's the only thing that I feel completely validated for. I can't not love it, but it ruins every relationship with any guy, even if it's just a friendship.
I love someone and they don't like me back. But I feel hurt every time I am with them, knowing that they can never be mine. That sounds pathetic, but it's true. Love sucks.
I want to hate you so much for everything that's happened. I want to hate you and never see you again. All I want to do is scream until my lungs give out. But I can't bring myself to hate you, because believe it or not, I still want you in my life, and I still care about you, and I think that hurts even more.
The past and the people in it. It's standard practice to cut connections with people who do you wrong, but when put into motion, it's never that easy. That premise fails to take into account both history and human nature. People have too much love in their hearts to fully let go of somebody forever, regardless of their wrongdoings and their respective feelings. Everyone is constant. Everything is constant, and I love it, but resent it all the same.
I wish you didn't look up to me. I wish you didn't admire me or follow in my footsteps. I wish you weren't so much like me.
I suppose I want to hate this girl, because she broke my heart. But I can't help but love her every time I talk to her or see her, which is so conflicting and hard to deal with. But I try.
You ruined my childhood, and I will never get it back. I will never forget the fear that I could never escape because of you. I will never forget the stones in my stomach every year when it reached your birthday. I hate every meal that you ruined. I hate how I've never gotten rid of the anxiety that you caused. I hate how you've made me hide. I hate the way I still flinch when someone goes to throw something near me. And I hate that I still know the sounds of your footsteps. I hate the way our parents still think I'm the good child that was okay, that turned out all right. The happy, well-adjusted one. I hate the way you carried on life like we could all forget. Most of all, I hate the fact that you're my brother, and I love you. I hate that I remember the good times, when we played cricket with a tiny bat and cycled around Lake Mungo for hours. That time we banded against the parents arguing for how small towns affect teens like us, how hard we both tried to get them to see how badly we were affected by everything. I hate how you judge me for my determination that I will never enact any of your decisions. I hate that you tore our family apart, and that I was happy when you left because it meant I didn't have to listen anymore. Then I realized how much more silence hurt. I hate that I don't know you and that I miss you. I hate that I've never had a relationship with any of our parents because I didn't think they needed more trouble. I promised myself I wouldn't cause trouble, wouldn't be like you, would be perfect and nice and not fight anything they said. I hate that I miss you, and that each time they ask if I've heard from you, I have to say no. I wish you would call. I wish I knew how to connect with you. I wish we had a proper relationship. Mostly, I hate that I can't hate you for any of this because it's not your fault. It's none of our fault. It just is. I love you. I wish I could forgive you.
Murderer, thief, rapist, abuser, perpetrator, manipulator, unkind, selfish, angry and rude. How easy, how sleazy, how tempting, how empty, how natural, how erroneous. Hate a reaction, love the required action. Our needs must love. Turn to compassion, our framing and understanding, awareness and insight. The darkest room dissolves in the light of examination. The heart is found if earnestly pursued. Each prune has its plum. If I hate, I must love. If I did not love, I would not invest in hate. Hate is dependent on love. Love is self-sustaining, needs nothing, is selfless and unconditional. Love, the freedom of being, the seed of all life. My name, love.